guys, Judy, thrifting KC style here. It's good to see you guys again tonight, or I guess that you're seeing me tonight. That's how we'll go, right? Anyway, today is Friday, the 17th, and I've been wanting to do a what sold video for last month. I'm not going to go over every single thing, which it really isn't that much, but it'd be too much for a video. So I'm just going to go over some of my highlights and then some of my lowlights. Yeah, some things were terrible, but then I got some really good sales too that I'm pretty excited about. So anyway, I excited about next week because I get, well, I'm taking my husband to a couple of doctors on Monday, so I'm like only working for 2 hours and then rest of the day is off. But I don't know if that's a good thing because I'm going to be at a doctor's office. And then Tuesday I work and Wednesday I work, but then they're letting us off 2 hours early on Wednesday, so I get off at 1:30, and then of course we have Thursday and Friday off. So it's going to be a nice week. I'm excited. I haven't even told my husband that. So see, you guys heard about the Wednesday getting off early before even my husband. I forgot to tell him. So, but anyway, so let's get started. One thing I wanted to do is compare just like the totals of what I did in the month of September, because I know I sold more in September than what I did in October. October was a really slow month. And you know, I'm still a baby reseller, and I'm getting better and better every day, I feel like, with the decisions and what I'm buying. But I tell you, sales aren't there like they was even when I first started selling. But you know, everyone, I also see other ones doing amazing. You know, I'm gonna get there one day. I hope to start really doing better. So in the month of September, and like I said, I'm just gonna give you the gross, or the totals of everything. I'm not gonna go through any of what's sold. And sorry for my puffy eyes. They look really, really puffy in here. Oh my goodness. Okay. So I sold, the gross sale was $1,032.25, which sounds pretty good to me, you know. My cost of goods was $166.82. Shipping cost was like $27, probably with Poshmark. I do get a lot of offers, or I give a lot of offers on Poshmark, and then if I mess up on eBay. And then I had fees that totaled $267.79, which is a little high, I thought. And then $570.15 was my profit, and that included all 4 platforms. Because was it last month that I sold let me see. Yep. That was not last month, but get my story straight. The month of September was my first time to sell something on Depop. I was so excited. But overall, I had 52 sales. 52 sales in the month of September. So when you think of that, you would think I should have gotten more money. That shows that I am not buying quality. I'm buying quantity, but not quality stuff. So that's where I'm trying to change. I'm trying to change what I'm buying. So it's still a learning process. I tend to go with what I like, but not everybody likes what I like. Okay, so now let's go to the month of October. Now, in October, I am going to break it down a little bit more. I'm going to give you mostly, like I said, the highlights. Okay? I want to say 9 or 10 items is what I'm going to tell you for the highlights. And then just a few stuff that is like big time mistake here. Okay, so on Mercari, there were some highlights. I cannot believe it. On Mercari, I actually sold just two things, and they were both really good. Now my highlights, okay, is going to be anything that sold for $20 and above, because for me that's pretty good. So you guys all know I went to Omaha to meet Kristen, a World Squirrel, in person, and Lori, a happy picker, and her husband, Kyle. Um, so here is what two things I sold from that trip. I was very excited. I went to the Goodwill bins. Of course, pictures are going to be put up probably on this side. Um, so I went to the Goodwill bins, and I like to go look at shoes right off the bat. And I found gods of shoes. But then they brought out some new carts, and there was like a whole bunch of stuff. But there was some shoes in there too. I found a pair of Tory Burch. Tory Burch. I was super excited. I couldn't believe that I found them, because I didn't go right away. I waited until it died down a little bit. And these were just some black slip-on Tory Burch flats. And then they had the gold logo on top. I would never wear them. They're not my style. But someone wanted them. And let me see. Sold price was $28. So I sold them for $28. I might have, if I waited a little longer, I probably could have gotten more. But I wasn't making any sales at this time, and so I was like, I need to go ahead and sell these. $28, though, to me was still a really good price. $2.40 was my cost of goods. For some reason, I have shipping. Maybe, you know what? I'm thinking on these Mercari. I hate their shipping. I totally hate their shipping. And anyway, I think I put it in for 2 pounds, and it went over by not even an ounce, just like half an ounce maybe. And I got charged $5.77. So even though I did sell them for the $28, my profit was only $15.50. But still, I'll take it. Yeah. Then I also bought in Omaha at a thrift store that I went with Happy and Grumpy too. And this was a Pier Jill, or J Jill, gray shawl, collar, long cardigan, one snap buttons, one snap, and then it had pockets, sweater. It was a size petite medium. Now, I had this listed fairly high, $45, and someone offered me 25. Well, first they offered me 20. I was like, no. And then they went up to 25. And then they said, please, this is all I got. I'm a sucker, and I accepted. And so, since this was at the thrift store, my cost of good was $4.06. And my fees from Mercari was $3.96. And then my profit is $16.98. So not bad. I'm happy, you know. So total gross sales there was $53. And cost of goods was $6.46. And then after fees, shipping costs, all that, then my profit for Mercari for the month of October was $32.48. So, yay. So, yeah, it wasn't bad. Okay, so now we're going to do Poshmark. Poshmark kind of surprised me a little bit, because I did pretty good. You know, for Poshmark has been really, really dead. Hardly any sales. And I sold, which you guys are going to think, well, that's still not much. But for me, it was good. I sold 7 items. So, yeah, I mean, it was okay. I wished I could sell more. I get so many people liking my stuff on Poshmark. I'm sending offers here and here and here and here. And, I can't, make them buy it. But anyway, So I'm just going to give you a few of these since there's 7. I don't want to give them all to you. And there's one in here that is on my other list. So that's going to be at the end of, of the video. The very end. I'm not even going to do it at the beginning at all. Okay, I saw a pair of Stuart Wiseman, or Witzman is, I don't know how you pronounce that. It was a 2-tone gold shoes, size 8.5. Sold them for $25, guys. $25. Fee was $5. Cost of goods was $3. And they just paid it outright, or they gave me an offer, but I'm thinking they just paid them outright. So my profit's $17 for those shoes. So not bad. I was happy. And then let's go down a little bit. Oh, I remember this. When I was at my parents' for their citywide garage sale, I went to this one sale and I found quite a few things there. And I mostly do clothes and shoes, purses, stuff that most people don't like to sell. But I found this really nice, really gorgeous London fog. It was a London fog coat. So it was a Missy belted puffer black falk fur hooded zips pockets coat, extra extra large. Super excited about that. I did not realize until later when I was taking pictures that this was actually the Amazon. So he had Amazon on it, but still, it was a good coat. I did offer, someone accepted my offer, and they paid $49 for this coat. I paid $1.38. That was my cost of goods, guys. $1.38. So, of course, because it was so high, the fees was $9.80, but I still made a profit of $35.80. Yeah, score. I was happy about that. I don't remember on this next item, it was a skirt. I buy Lane Bryant probably too much, but I do a lot of plus sizes, and I feel like her stuff is pretty good for plus size stuff. And this was a really pretty skirt. It was a high-low hem, and then it was kind of it was, what did I call it? Color block. I don't have that in the title. Let me read the title. First of all, it was a new skirt. It still had the new tags. I got this from a thrift store. Lane Bryant women's maxi high-low tulip rayon black tan plus skirt. It was a size 26-28. And it had tan and black on it. It was color block. Really pretty skirt. Paid $4.96 for it. Poshmark fees was $4. The customer paid $20. And so my profit was $11.04. So it was a quick sale. I was happy. Quite happy with that sale as well. And then let me see if I have any more. Oh, this was a good sale, but this one could be in both a good sale, but it also could be in my bad purchase sale items. But I'm going to give it here because it was in the high dollars. So it was Puma women's classic 21 suede jewels. So you had like diamonds or jewels on the side of the shoe. Black, white sneakers, shoes, size 10. So good size. They were suede. But my cost of goods, guys, was $13.61. I went to a thrift store that my husband liked to go to when he used to work. But I tell you, they raised their prices up. Oh, my word. And something in me says I have to get something everywhere I go, which I'm trying to change that. I don't need to get something everywhere I go. I see other resellers that will walk out without buying anything, or just say, well, I went to other garage sales, but I didn't find anything, so that's why I didn't show a video. I gotta learn that, right? I do good with garage sales. If I don't find something I don't buy, I don't want to spend $1 to buy something. But then I spent $13.61 for these shoes. And I bought another pair of shoes that just recently sold too, but still, they were high dollar in the first place. So the customer paid $38. This was on an offer, so I had to pay shipping of $2.02. So my profit was $14.77. So I got profit, and I pretty much just doubled what I spent, which is good. But would I pay that much again for Pumas? Probably not. Probably not. So, okay. Well, that was Poshmark. Let me tell you the exact totals. I sold 7 things, like I told you. All gross sale was $169. Cost of goods was $36.91. So my cost of goods are high for Poshmark because of those Pumas. I did have $4.04 in shipping, and so my profit is $92.35. So I'm excited I made profit. I wished it was more. Don't we all, though? I mean, yeah. So, okay, let's go to eBay. Okay, here we go with eBay. eBay, I actually sold 28 items. So, pretty good. eBay didn't do bad. I mean, last month's was better, in September. I keep forgetting this is November now. But, for being a slow month, eBay didn't do too bad. My husband's going through his cameras. He was buying them when he was working because he was planning on eventually reselling them. And now we have lots of cameras. Lots and lots and lots of cameras. Which is good because I will always have inventory of cameras. If you guys need a camera, call me up. I probably have it. They're not all listed yet because he's just not going through them. So I just saw one. This was a Canon. It was a Canon, and I don't know all these terms, guys. I just write what I find. So, but it says it's a Canon EOS A2 35mm SLR film photography camera, body with strap and a case. So it was a really nice camera. I also notated on here that it was untested. I asked in a group or on Instagram, I forget exactly where, about that, and they said, yeah, just put down that it's untested, and then that way if they get it and it doesn't work, they have a less likely chance of fighting, saying that I didn't do it as described or something like that. So that's what I did. I think I was offered, or I gave because I had the camera listed for $55. I got $51.39. I know my shipping was a little off, so that's why I got the $1.39 probably. So it was probably supposed to be $50, whatever. I'm happy. We put in that the cost of goods was $6. We don't know on any of these cameras. Some of these cameras he's had for years, but he bought them for the purpose to resell. So we just decided to put in a generic number, and I'm doing $6 or $5. I don't know. He's bought most of them from shopgoodwill.com. That he loves to do that. I quit buying from there because they're shipping, unless I can get something for a penny, shipping. But then they raised the price of this item so high that it's still not worth it. So anyway, eBay charged was $6.24, which means that I wasn't doing as high of promoted, I guess, because or they didn't go through promoted. That's probably right. But on that point, I have dropped my promoted. I was doing the max. Whatever eBay said to use, I was doing. And sometimes they was taking more money than I was making. And so I was like, yeah, let's drop that. I asked around. I'm trying to get what everybody else does. And some people do the promoted, or they'll do promoted up to a certain point, but they still do it pretty high. And then some do less than I am. So I am doing 5% for most things. If it's 12% or more from what eBay suggests, then I'll do 6%. If it's over 13, then I'll do 7%. But most things are going at 5%. Though I did have something I listed the other day that was eBay wanted me to do 17%. I said, oh my goodness, Judy, you really, really got to start doing sell-through rate, right? Okay, so my profit after everything, after I quit talking so much, was $39.15. So really good, really happy we're getting dead inventory out of the house, and able to list. I had a Coach bag that was my personal Coach bag. It was a Coach multicolor patchwork look handbag purse. I like this purse. I just don't carry bigger purses anymore, and this one was just, I just decided to sell it because I quit carrying it. So I didn't put a cost of goods on this one because I used it quite a bit. Fees was $5.03. The patient. I work in a pharmacy, so I say patients a lot. Sorry. The price that the customer paid was $27. I did undercharge them, so I ended up paying $2.17 in shipping. My profit was $19.18. So very good. Yay. Okay, I do got a few more here because I do think I did good. Okay. I had these pair of shoes, and I don't know for sure where I got them from, but I'm pretty sure it's from a thrift store. And it's probably the local one, but that I always talk about, that I go to. But these were Clark's. They were brown. They were bendable. That's what they said. That was how they were described. Clark's, bendables, brown, leather, slip-on, casual, mule shoes. 9.5. The person paid $22.65. I do think I got a little extra in shipping on this one. I only paid $4. So my cost of goods was $13. My profit was $13.80. So yeah. And who remembers when I went to those garage sales in Lee Summit? I mean, that day was amazing. And I found a Judy and Burke purse. Do you guys remember? I had a lot of interest in that purse. And I know I probably took too low of an offer. But I took it because I needed sales. I still got good money on it, I think. But this was a Judy and Burke pebble grain wine red Lexington shopper handbag purse. It was gorgeous. I needed to clean the inside out. That was the only thing that was really wrong with it. The material on the inside was stained. I washed that, and it came out really good. I was asking $55. Someone offered me, I forget how much. I think $45. But because shipping was wrong again, I got $48.05. My cost of goods was only $3.11 at these garage sales. Pretty good. So my profit, $36.74. Woo. So see, even though I didn't sell a lot, as much as I've done in the past, I still did pretty good. This is another item that was, this one was my husband's. It was a pair of pants that we bought for him. I think he did wear them a couple of times. They were a little too small. So, but still no cost of goods. I didn't count cost of goods for this. Ralph Lauren, it was a tan khaki rayon cuffed business casual dress slacks. It was a 42 by 30. The person paid $18.78. Fees was $3.63. So I made $15.15. So yeah. Okay. Oh, also the garage sales in Lee Summit. I bought those Fit Flop boots. It was called Fit Flop Mukluk. It's M-U-K-L-U-K. Shorty suede shearling boots, booties, black, size 7. And it flip overs. So you can wear it tall, or you can flip it over and show some of the falk fur. That one, so now it was at the garage sales too. I kept getting my garage sale cost of goods all different because I kept forgetting. I put this one in at $3.30. I sold it for $30.18. And so my profit was $21.37. So yeah, score. And then I'm just trying to find the good stuff for you guys. Dun, dun, dun. J. Jill. I love myself some J. Jill. And this was a J. Jill Wherever blue-green paisley stretch knit 3/4 sleeves dress, size 1X. Someone paid $20.28 for it. I put in $4 for my cost of goods. And so then my profit was $12.71. And some time ago, I had bought a couple of belt buckles at state sale. And it's been so long ago, but I know I did a video on it. And I think, anyway, I'm pretty sure. And I bought that leather jacket at the same time. But anyway, someone paid $20 for this belt buckle. And this one was so pretty. And it sold last. I figured the other one would because it was more plain. This one had like turquoise on it. It was a vintage 1988 Siskiyou is, don't know if I pronounced that one right, buckle company. It was an Eagle and Hawk turquoise blue metal belt buckle. Like I said, $20, and my profit was $12.62. And I sold the Eileen Fisher sandals finally, and in October. Not over the summer when I figured they would sell, but they sold in October. But these were the Eileen Fisher Star Strappy Platform Earth Tumbled Nubuck Back Zip Sandals, and they were 8.5s. They sold for $45. I put in here at $5.66. And so my profit was $27.73. So yeah, pretty excited about that. So as well. And let me see, I got somewhere on another page. This is cool because it's 2 pages of sales. Whoop, whoop. And I'm still trying to figure out my new computer. So, so be patient. And no, nothing else sold for that great. Well, the Talbot shoes, they were close to 20. I had them for a long time too. I bought them from a thrift store. They were Talbots, women's, slip-on, coral red, suede flats, loafers, shoes, size 6. Cost of goods was only $1.65. They sold for $19.85. And so then I made a profit of $10.96. Okay, so now we're going back up to the top now. And we're going to give you the numbers, okay? So my gross sales for eBay in the month of October was $542.72. Cost of goods was $114.78. And so then my profit for October was $294.12. So not bad. I mean, like I said, I really wanted to get better, but still, I wasn't disappointed. Okay, so now I'm going to go back to Poshmark and tell you about some of the bad sales. Okay, because I don't have anything from Mercari on the bad sales, but I just sold 2 things too. Okay, do you guys remember when I was buying all those mystery boxes? What was I thinking? No, I actually do like a good mystery. I do like getting mystery boxes, and once my house is a little bit more better, once my house is better organized, I might get another mystery box, but never from this company. This one's from the Goodwill Blue Box, and yeah, I was quite disappointed with the purses and the shoes. Yeah, so in the box, this was really the only purse that was like legitimately able to sell. I thought I could sell some of the other ones, but this is a box that I got the 2 Gucci bag that was fakes. Yeah. But this one was a La Regale black beaded long chain crossbody shoulder evening bag purse. It was cute. It really was cute. It was did I say vintage? I don't know if it was vintage. I said, I gotta list something. So I tried to list something else, and as I was listing it broke. I was like, okay. Anyway, so because I thought I was gonna list other stuff, I put my cost of goods to $7. I don't remember how much the whole box cost. I only got $10 for the bag. Because it was on Poshmark, then they automatically take out $2.95, and Since my cost of goods was $7, I made a whopping 5 cents. 5 pennies. 1 nickel. Yeah, bad. And you guys, I know other people do these sounds and everything, but I don't know how to do that yet. So you're just going to get my face and my expressions and my sound. So, but yeah, that was the worst sale on Poshmark. But don't worry, eBay beats that in something. It beats 5 cents. Okay, I'm gonna give you maybe 3. The first one is a purse I bought from an estate sale. I thought it was cute, but it was missing the crossbody strap. It was a brand that I will never buy again because I don't think it's a popular brand. It was called Simply Noel. It was a light blue purse with tan straps. It had pockets on the inside of the bag. I don't think I found one that just like it. Anyway, someone bought it for $12.93. I did terrible at this estate sale. I kind of went overboard in what I was buying, and my cost of goods was $7.25. Yeah. And so my profit was $1.44. Yeah. But, you know, we live and learn, right? We're going to live and we're going to learn. Okay, let me go back to the first page because don't worry, I got a few more. Dun, 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 dun. The suspense, I know, is killing you. What could Judy have done worse than 5 cents? Okay. So at that same estate sale, I kept buying. I bought a lot. Is it in this one? Yeah. I bought a lot of Beanie Babies. I know. Don't do Beanie Babies. But I did. I think they're so cute. And these were two bears stuck together, and they were a bride and groom. I just knew somebody was going to buy them. But yeah. So they were Thai Beanie Babies, bride and grooms. I do white, gray, pink, stuffed animal plush bears. So on these, my cost of goods was $2. So I think on these, because I did not want my bears, my Thai Beanie Babies to be too high, I just did the cost of goods of how much everything cost in the first place. I didn't like count everything up and divide it, because then I would have died on these Beanie Babies if they were higher than $1 or $2. I accepted an offer, $7. $1.67 profit. It's profit, right? It's not a subtraction. Okay. And I got one more. And it's a doozy, guys. Ready? I had ×2 Motorola walkie-talkie radio with charging cradle. This was a mistake that my husband and I made. We bought these. We thought they were marked at $9.99, but they were not. It was actually $19.99. For some reason, I only put $19 as my cost of goods, but $19 for some walkie-talkies, that was how much eBay was saying they were worth. So yeah, we big time fell. I accepted an offer. I wasn't going to, but my husband's like, just accept it. So I did. $14. But because my shipping was wrong, I ended up getting $17.15. So right there, you know, I'm going negative. eBay charged $4.09. So I was negative $5.94 on these. So yeah, epic fail. Will I get walkie-talkies again? Maybe. If the price is right. I will never spend up on these walkie-talkies again. But I do think people like walkie-talkies. I got a lot of people liking them, but I had them up. I had them marked at $35. I wanted my money back, guys, and I wanted to make profit. But my husband just like, go with it, just take it, take it, take it, take it. So I did. Okay, so let's go real fast, and I want to go over the total of the whole month, um, to give us perspective. Okay, so remember how in September I told you we sold $52, 52 items, not dollars, and our gross was $1,032.25, and profit was $570. 52 items, guys. Okay, so we already know September, October is going to be less, but I don't think we did too bad considering that we didn't sell as much, because we only sold 37 items, and my all gross sale was $764.72. So just, I mean, it's about $300 difference, and so my profit is $418.93. So that's even closer to that $500. So, you know, yes, guys, my goal is to get better. I going to be showing you a haul. I know I got more clothes, but guys, you're going to be impressed with what I got. I'm impressed with what I got. So anyway, that was my what sold. And tell me, did you guys like this way of just doing it like my highlights for a month instead of me doing one every week? I'm thinking I might try this only because I am stinking busy with trying to work and do all my listings, and you know, with working full time and being a part-time reseller is a lot. I'm also a wife. So my husband kind of wants me to spend some time with him too for some reason. And so yeah, I just thinking I might try this and see how everybody likes it. I know, guys, the ones who says I talk a lot, I do still talk too much about every single item, but you know, it's a story. I'm a storyteller. Okay, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, hit those likes for me. And you could sub too, if you haven't done so already. I would appreciate it. And Wendy, if you watch this, I didn't curl my hair. I told you I would, but I did not curl my hair, and I apologize. Hopefully for my clothing haul, I will. Hopefully. I'm lazy though. Okay, guys. And also, Wendy is Nina's Jewels, okay, on YouTube. And she is an awesome reseller. Her and her husband, Kevin, does it together. I know a lot of you guys know her, but I was asked the other day when I kept saying Kaylee Eileen, who Kaylee Eileen was. And so I'm going to start trying to mention who they are and what they do. So Kaylee Eileen, her YouTube channel is also called Kaylee Eileen, okay? And she kills it in her sales. She sells Poshmark and eBay. Oh my goodness. She's been doing 8,000 gross, 8,000 more in a week. Guys, if I get that good, I won't be working anymore on a full-time job. But you know, I'm not going to say I'm going to get that good just yet. Anyway, guys, I will start saying who I'm talking about a little bit better, so you'll know. Guys, see ya. I love ya. And I hope you're we'll have a great night, rest of the night, a great weekend. And I hope you get many, many, many sales. Bye, guys.